Goals help you keep track of the different actions which have been taken by your visitor on the site. So in this case, the current goals that have been set up appear as purchase completed, engaged users, registrations, and entered checkout. You can also add other goals for maybe submitting a contact form, clicking on a phone number, clicking on an email ID, or even downloading a brochure. So I will just show you how to set up goals in Google Analytics. The first thing you need to do is you need to have editor permissions to Google Analytics. Currently, I'm showing you the goals in Google Merchandise Store. They do not provide editor access. So I will just show you setting this up in my Google Analytics account. So first thing you need to do is you need to come down to click on admin and search for the current view that you want to set up the goal in. And after you've chosen, click on goals. Currently no goals have been set up, that's why it's appearing blank. So to set up a goal, you click on new goal. Then first thing you get is goal setup. You can choose custom, click on continue. Then we have the goal description, the name you have to put. The first thing is, so first thing I'm going to show you is maybe a contact form. So we can add contact us form. Okay, then next thing we have is the slot ID. So you can leave it as it is, do not change this. Google Analytics will automatically change this. So next you have the different types of goals. So I will quickly explain each type and then later on I will show you more in detail. So the first thing is destination. Destination is one of the easiest goals to set up. You only need to put the URL and it will automatically track. Next thing is we have the duration. Duration is how long the visitor is currently on the site. It will track that goal. Next we have pages per screen, that is how many screens the visitor has viewed. Next thing we have event. So we set up an event based on we set up a goal based on the event of the user. So first thing I will show you is destination. So you to choose destination, you click on destination, then you click on continue. So then next you will get to the goal details. So the goal details, its first thing is the drop down of what the URL should be. So say for example we have the URL after submitting the form, the thank you URL is thank-u. Okay, so we put this, so you have to remember and put a slash. So the URL is thank-u. Okay, so first thing we have the drop down for the URL is equals to, begins with, and regular expression. So equals to means it exactly matches this URL. Okay, so there is nothing after this URL, is nothing before this URL, it matches exactly this. Then we have begins with. So in this case, begins with maybe a slash thank-u, and the rest of the thing could be maybe another number or something like that. So in that case, if you put begins with is fine, because it will track only the starting of the URL of the thank you page. Then next we have regular expressions. So this will track the goal based on regular expressions. Okay, the next option after that is value. This has to be added in case of an e-commerce conversion. Then you add a value. So you to add a value, you click on, you put the price of the value of the goal that you want to track. So only in terms of e-commerce maybe you can set this up. Okay, then next we have funnel. So this option funnel is available only for destination goals. So you to set up funnel, you click on, then you set up the different steps which are there in the funnel. So the last step should not be the thank you. So maybe say for example you want to set up a form submission. So you want to show the funnel for a form. So maybe the first thing is we add form page, and the screen URL would be maybe something like contact-form. This of course depends on your page. Okay, then we have the next step here, which is required, or if you put it off, they do not require to enter it. If you put it on, they have to enter this page before going to a thank you page. So in this case, it is good to put it as a on, because otherwise if they just land on this page, then it will consider as goal. But if you put it as required, they have to first come into the contact form, and after submitting it they will go to the thank you page. Okay, so once you set up all these steps and all, you click on save. Before that, we have a small option which is verify this goal. So you can click on verify this goal. If it shows as 0 conversion, that does not mean it's not tracking, just mean there is not enough stats to track it. So you can save the goal and maybe after a week or so test it out and see, or you can even do a test conversion after saving the goal and see if it tracks. So once you've completed adding all the steps, you click on save. Once it's saved, it will appear in goals. Okay, so then the next thing is I will show you is the duration. So the duration, you click on duration, then you click on continue. So in case of this goal, it allows you to put the duration. So you can put greater than so many minutes, hours or seconds. So more than 1 minute, then it would fire this goal. So in this case also you can put a value. Okay, you can check the re-verify the goal and then click on save. Okay, so then this is done. So I will show you the next one, which is pages per screen. Choose it, click on continue. This also has a greater than, so that means greater than say 10 pages, then it would fire this goal. Okay, this also you can set a value and you can re-verify it if you want. You click on save. So then I will show you the next goal, which is events. So in events, based on what events you are tracking, you will set up the different events here. The current option for the events available are equals to begins and regular expression. Similar to how was there for destination, similar applies even for events. Now in terms of events, you do not have to apply all these events. You can apply just one of these would be enough, but it should be a unique one if you're tracking it. But do not rely on value. I would suggest maybe you add category, action or label, one of these three. Do not rely on value to track it. Okay, so use the event value as the goal value for the conversions. You can keep this on. If you put this off, then you have to set your own value, so you can keep this as on. Okay, this do not enter this, that yeah. So then once again you click on save. So these are the different types of goals that you can set up. So once you've set up and save the goal, it will start appearing here. So if you just go to admin, I will just show you how it appears for the Google Merchandise Store. Then go to goals. See, once you've saved the goals, it should appear here. So you're looking at this, you see goal, you see the ID. I told you this will automatically change. Please do not change this. Then we have the different types of goals which have been set up, and we have the conversion in the past 7 days. So we have an option to put off the goal or put on the goal. Okay, so you can just tick on it. Currently I do not have edit access, but if you have edit access to your account, just click on it. This goal will go off, so it will stop recording goals for this. So whichever is off, like this one here, smart goals, it will not record conversions. Whichever are on, it will start recording conversions and it will show in the goals page. So if you have any questions regarding setting up a goal, please let me know. Thank you.